What is going on today, my niggas? It's your boy Invader back with another video, and guys, for today's video, I'm finally going to be doing my full review of the Black Ops 7 beta, and we're going to be finding out if it's gay or not. And look, I've been spamming a lot of Call of Duty videos lately because I've just been riding the wave because the beta's out. So this is probably going to be my last COD video for a while, especially with Battlefield 6 coming out. So we'll probably be transitioning to that over the next week since, you know, that shit is coming out. But anyways, guys, let's get into talking about Black Ops 7. And the first thing I want to talk about is the look, feel, sound, and just, I don't know, the presentation of the game. The first thing, like, right off the rip that I notice about Black Ops 7 is that the UI is very similar to Black Ops 3. It's very similar. It's like a Temu version of Black Ops 3, just like the loadout screen and all of that. The only thing that's missing from Black Ops 7 that Black Ops 3 had in terms of the loadout screen was the Pick 10 system, right? Which is more of a functional mechanic within multiplayer, right? But the UI is very Black Ops 3-esque, I'm gonna say. But here's the thing, the UI is more or less still the same base MW2, MW3 crap Netflix UI, which I am not a fan of, and I don't understand why Call of Duty constantly has to fuck with their UI. There was nothing wrong with the UI back in 2010, and there's certainly, you know, just looking at what's going on with the UI in 2025, I don't understand how you can butcher a UI like that. But anyways, guys, the other thing I'll say I noticed about this game is that it's graphically no different than BO6, and as far as sound, it's no different than any other Treyarch game. The guns sound like popcorn sounds, you know, the sound just does not hit and slap like, I don't know, other Call of Duty developers like Infinity Ward. The sound is, it's a Treyarch game. If any of you guys have played a Treyarch game in your lifetime and played, I don't know, an Infinity Ward game, you'll know that the sounds are a little bit different. And Treyarch has their own, what I like to call popcorn sound on all of their guns. And look, here's the thing. I think this is acceptable, you know, back in, I don't know, 2009, 2010 when Black Ops 1 came out. 2010, 2011, my bad. I'm getting my fucking years confused. But yeah, that kind of stuff was more or less acceptable back then. But nowadays, like, I don't get why Treyarch still goes for this, like, toy gun sound, because it just, I don't know, breaks immersion and makes the game feel cheap, right? And also, another thing, going back to, like, this UI and stuff, like, apart from the medals getting an update and the text getting a change, there's really not too much to, like, you know, notice about the new presentation. Like, it's just some new fonts, and graphically it's still Black Ops 6, basically. It has not received any upgrades engine-wise, so, I mean, if you've played Black Ops 6 and seen what that game looks like, this game looks the same and sounds the same. Another thing that I want to talk about, and we'll have to see how this plays out post-launch, but this game so far, the tone, it's got a futuristic tone. Now, the one thing I'll say is that it could change 2 months from launch, right? Now, I'll say this about the tone. It's a fruity, futuristic, liberal Gen Z tone, and I'm not a fan of it, right? And for some reason, everybody likes to think like anybody born between 97 and 2010 is just gay. I don't know what it is. Call of Duty wants to appeal to Gen Z, but I don't know. Gen Z also isn't as into the gay shit as most people think they are. That's just me, though. Now, the big thing I want to say about this game's, like, presentation, I guess, graphics and all that stuff. Graphically, like I said, it's the same as BO6. It does not look all that better or different, but it runs significantly worse than Black Ops 6. This game runs like complete dog shit. I get insane frame drops. I bumped down my settings to minimum, like low everything, turned on DLSS. I'm not even playing on FX Cast, and I'm getting frame drops by, like, I don't know, 20 to 30, and on fucking Imprint, my frame drops by like 40 to 50 sometimes. Like, for most of the maps, I'm at or over 100 for the most part, running on an RTX 3060, and this game's performance is just abysmally dog shit. Right? It's it's just bad. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. And here's the thing, right? I would have thought that, look, coming from Black Ops, I don't know, 6, the fact that this is basically more or less the same game visually, that it would run just as good. Fuck no! It runs like dog shit. That's probably one of the few good things I'll say about Black Ops 6. The game runs like butter for the most part, right? This game runs like dog shit on my PC especially. I don't know what it is, like, the developers are fucking incompetent, right? Because we have not, like, there's one thing, like, I won't blame them for skill-based matchmaking, right? Shit like that. But when it comes to just the game's optimization, it's dog shit, man. Like, I'm not sugarcoating it out there. It's fucking terrible. And the frame drops are unbearable. And this is going to bring me to another point. Why the fuck is it that in every single game I play, this isn't just exclusive to Call of Duty, by the way, every single game I play is now using DLSS as a crutch, and I basically have to use it in every single game that I play instead of it being like, I don't know, an optional feature that gives you extra frames, right? Like, feels like every single game dev uses this shit as a crutch, and I'm getting an aneurysm from these niggas just not being able to, I don't know, do something right. It's fucking unbelievable. Like, yeah, you can get over 100 frames, but you have to run this fucking feature. Like, using it as a crutch is just bullshit, man. Anyways, guys, let's get into the next part of the review, which is going to be more gameplay centered, right? And look, I want to be honest with you guys. This game has a lot of BO4, BO3 vibes to it. Like, low-key, it does. And I liked BO4 and BO3, right? And deep down underneath, there's probably a decent game underneath all of the bullshit. But there's just too much bullshit in Black Ops 7 for this game to be an enjoyable experience. I don't know. And look, my niggas, here's the thing. There's stuff that I can deal with in a beta being bad that they usually fix, right? Like, the spawns in every COD beta are always dog shit, and that Black Ops 7 is no different. The spawns in this game suck monkey dick. Like, they're terrible. People spawn behind you constantly, especially on modes that aren't Domination. Domination is the only mode that has good spawns. Every other mode, for whatever fucking reason, people are constantly spawning behind you, to the side of you. Like, you can run up behind a team, start shooting them all in the back, and then they'll all start spawning directly behind you. It's some pretty annoying shit. Another thing I kind of want to mention, right? And look, I was talking about BO3 and BO4, right? BO3 had some smooth jumping and some smooth sliding. BO4 had some smooth sliding, and, you know, I know it didn't have a wall bounce, but the jumping and the movement in BO4 felt smooth, right? I don't know what it is in this game, man, and I don't know if it's just me, but it feels a little bit clunky, right? And it doesn't feel as smooth or as responsive as BO6, right? And I actually can't believe I'm saying that. But most of my gripes with BO6 lie with the fact that the game is just gay and has a shit tone. But the game is smooth, and that's the one thing this game does not have. It just does not feel smooth or good to play, especially with, like, the controls and the bouncing. It just, look, I do like the wall bounce mechanic, but it just doesn't feel good in its current state. And I don't know what it is with Treyarch. It just doesn't feel smooth for whatever reason. And that may just be me, but I think the jumping and the sliding in this game are kind of clunky, and it's clunkier than BO6. And I think BO6 is a dog shit game, but I'll say that's just my opinion, you know. Anyways, another thing I want to say is that the snipers, I'm not gonna lie. Look, I'm all about niggas sniping in Call of Duty. If somebody wants to be jumping off the map going for 360s, go ahead. The shit is funny as hell when somebody gets 360'd. Low key, like, I don't know. I've gotten pretty pissed when I've gotten 360'd before in the past in, like, private matches with friends. But if somebody wants to do that in public matches, go the fuck ahead. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But I am going to say this: the fucking snipers in this game, holy fuck, my nigga, they are strong as shit. And it's not the fact that I'm getting one shot or quick scoped, it's the fact that the no scope accuracy on them is just deadly accurate. Like, if I get close to somebody, that shit turns into a shotgun, basically. And Look, I just think the sniper's a little bit too, I don't know, easy to use in this game, at least the first one that you unlock. I know the burst sniper's kind of booty, but look, I'm just giving an opinion, and that's just me. The sniping is just a little bit too easy in this game. They probably got to tune it. But, I mean, I guess that's a small complaint compared to aim assist. And look, guys, I'm a controller player. I play on controller, right? And look, my nigga, I play on controller on this game mainly because the aim assist is deadass so strong. I would happily play on mouse and keyboard, which I suck at playing on mouse and keyboard. But I would love to play on mouse and keyboard because, I don't know, it's a little bit more fun for me and it feels like I have more, I don't know, control of the input and the aim assist isn't doing the work for me. My nigga, in this game, for whatever reason, the aim assist just literally does the work for you. It's no different than some of the previous CODs. The aim assist is just, it's strong. It's strong. It's some pretty beefy fucking aim assist. And look, man, I kind of wish they would just balance the inputs a little bit more. I'm saying this as somebody that mainly plays on controller, right? I'm a much better controller player than I am a keyboard player. But I'll even say this, man, there's times where I kill somebody with the aim assist, and it's like, man, if that was any other game, like if it was Battlefield, I know I wouldn't have gotten that kill because the aim assist in Battlefield is not nearly as strong as the aim assist in Call of Duty. And it's at a point, man, like I really wish they'd just go back to old school aim assist like we had in Call of Duty 4, right? Goated game, and, you know, it was fun to play. And honestly, like, it adds more of a skill gap. The shit is just, I don't know, more fun. I fuck with the aim assist not being, I don't know, stronger than fucking, I don't know, can't think of anybody off the top of my head. Fuck it, let's just keep going with the video. Next thing I want to touch upon is the open matchmaking, my niggas. I probably would not have made this video if open matchmaking was not a thing. I probably would have stopped uploading COD after the first day. Open matchmaking is probably the single #1 thing that has made this game bearable, right? It is fun to play in normal lobbies once again, and every now and then you still get sweaty lobbies. Actually, more often than not, you do get sweaty lobbies, but still, the experience is much more casual, and you can actually sit back in your chair while playing Call of Duty and not have to sweat your fucking dick off, you know, just to, I don't know, go even, right? And you're not having to deal with every game being a 199 to 200 sweat fest, at least if you play domination like me, right? So that is an improvement, and I've been able to play with other friends who have, like, sucked at the game and friends who are significantly better than me, and we all have a good time. So the open matchmaking is good, and look, it's gotta stay if Call of Duty wants to keep its hardcore community, right? Because most of the people that really fuck with COD and truly love Call of Duty are all leaving the fucking franchise, right? And here's the thing, most people still love Call of Duty. It's just, you know, it's hard to love a game franchise that A, fucking hates you as a fan, and B, just does not, you know, do anything for you whatsoever. Activision constantly alienates and shits on the COD community, and look, when you see all these COD players talking about how they're playing BF6, BF6, BF6 this, BF6 that, it's not for no reason. It's because Activision has constantly alienated these people and crapped on them, whether that's with making shitty games or leaving in mechanics that people don't like, or, I don't know, turning their game into a fucking, I don't know, skin simulator. I really don't know what to call it. But yeah, the open matchmaking significantly better and has made the game bearable, and I don't know, they've got to just leave it in, right? Now, the last thing I'm going to mention before I start to wrap up the video is that Dexterity and Looper need to be made default features and be removed as perks. Being able to aim while sliding is an absolutely, I don't know, retarded reason to make it a perk. Just make it a feature. Same thing with Looper, something that used to be a staple feature in Call of Duty, being able to loop your streaks. Forcing that to be a perk is just, I don't know, retarded. Now, overall, guys, I'm going to say this. This game is gay. It's a soulless version of Black Ops 3, more or less. I've said this in previous videos. It is a Temu version of Black Ops 3 with very little love put into it. Now, deep down, I think there's a decent game under this, right? Deep down, under the giant pile of Activision executive shit, there probably is a decent game under this. But they got to clean up a lot of shit, right? Particularly the fucking optimization. This game runs like absolute dog shit, right? And I don't know if they're going to fix that. And they honestly should stop putting out the game on pawn shop PS4s, because I'm tired of my game's optimization taking a hit because these fucking idiots feel the need to put it out on a, what is that, 12-year-old console now. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm out of this bitch. Peace.